Hey y'all, it is video number 3. We are learning, basically we're getting our legato line going today. And really this is, what I should call this is the Vocalise practice. I do this with every song that I learn. I take out the words and I slide the notes together and I make sure everything is really lugubrious and really relaxed, that my throat feels good, and that I just have a nice linear phrase. Because as singers, we need to be thinking horizontally and have everything connected together. Well, it's very hard to do when you have consonants, syllables, crazy intervals, you name it. So that's what today is for. So yesterday we did rhythms with the words. So I want to go through that really quick one time. This is for the high voice people, by the way, and I secretly hope that you'll do both because I really think there's a benefit to learning both keys. But let's go back. So this is yesterday's work, but I want to do it one time with you so that I know for sure that you get the idea of how this works. You're also going to hear that I put in my breaths pretty much on a beat or right off the beat. So it gets very meticulous and kind of robot-like, which is very beneficial so that you can be expressive and dramatic and emotional with those really nice elements already put together. Okay, so here we go. I'll clap the quarter notes since that stays consistent throughout the song. And don't forget, we're going to breathe sometimes too. If you need to write in your breaths, go right ahead. Okay, here we go. Sure, on this shining night of star-made shadows round. 1, 2. Kindness must watch for me this side the ground. 1, 2. The late year lies down the north. All is healed. All is health. 1. High summer holds the earth. 1. Hearts all whole. 1, 2, 3. Sure, on this shining night, I weep for wonder. 2. Wandering far alone of shadows on the stars. 2, 3. There's more to the song, don't forget. The song is not over until the accompanist stops playing, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, let's go back. We're just going to do the whole thing on a vocalise, and I'd like to choose ooh, especially because as sopranos, if you are a soprano or maybe you're an alto working on your higher range, good for you, by the way, if that's what you're doing. The ooh vowel is really helpful to just find purity and beauty, warmth, freedom. It works great for altos as well, but it really is our bread and butter as sopranos. We want that really nice sort of angelic sound. And most of you are in a love choral music. So this ooh is going to be sort of like your choral tone that you're always working on. You can sort of kill two birds with one stone. I hate that phrase. You can sort of take care of that with this. So let's do an ooh, and we're going to slide the oohs together. It doesn't have to be consistent, but instead, I really want you to feel connected to your support, and like there's this constant stream of notes that nothing is getting in their way. Okay, so let's try this. really great. It felt good to me, except for maybe a few glitches that I had, but I felt a lot better in this key than I did in the low key. That might be something you want to do. Try the low key version with just the Vocalise, just an oval, and then go to this one and see which one you like better. If you have more cracks and creaks and difficulty with one of them, then do the other one, or do both and really learn a lot from both. But that's kind of the way I try to figure out what key is best for me. Usually it's the highest one, but you never know. You never know. I breathed where I wanted to breathe, except one place I did not have to breathe, on the top of page 5. Sure on the shining night I weep for wonder. I think I sped it up just fast enough that I didn't need a breath there. Take a breath if you need it, or try it without. That's fine too. You can, of course, expand your breath support by not breathing in those places that you're going to end up breathing. It's just a great way to kind of stretch your ability, your management. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Oh, another thing about the soprano edition of this, could be for altos too, but as I get higher, that's a high G, and an oval is a little bit too closed down for my G. So I'm really opening up. I'm dropping my jaw almost to an ah, but my lips are relatively in the same, maybe it's larger, but it's the same shape as my low, comfortable ooh. So in choral singing especially, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give myself lots of space, drop my jaw almost to an ah, and then use that ooh vowel. There's a little bit of a space that you're giving that sounds like ooh in the back. Your tongue is allowing for it, and your lips. So you want to give yourself that space. That's how you can sing super high in choral music and have it still sound effortless and warm and clean. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's not a whole lot of forward singing with this particular exercise. There's not a lot of bite to the sound, and there's not a ton of personality to the sound. It really is to make beautiful space in the back, maybe a little bit, it's not the full story, so it's a little bit of white noise, little girl sound. But what we're really trying to do, other than learn the song, is we're really trying to just find that freedom in the back, that nice legato line. And that is what I translate over to choral singing almost 100%. I hardly ever add anything more than that. My mask turns into a solo voice, an operatic sound. There's usually vibrato attached to it for one reason or the other. So that's what I do to keep my choral tone a blendable choral tone, unless, of course, they're asking for an opera chorus sound. So I hope you enjoyed this today. This is my favorite way to practice, and I'm really excited to share it with you. See you tomorrow.